that things were going to be okay in the end. I believe that we all have different faith stories for a reason. Just like Caitlin went to church with her friend and I was kind of born into the church. God somehow knows that we all need to take different journeys to find Him in a time and a place that's going to result in the fullest and truest relationship that we can have with Him. And I'm not really sure why I got, as some people could say, a head start, but I think that without it I would be a very different person today. When I was probably 5 or 6, death welcomed itself into my life when my dog died. A really light burden of grief, some would say, but the key was that he was just getting his foot in the door. And then over the next 12 years of my life, I would become well acquainted with all of his forms. If you've ever been caught in the tide of the ocean, you'll understand my relationship with death. First of all, there is that rush where you get hit with this overwhelming force, and it's pulling you down, and for a second you feel like you're drowning. And then there's a lull between waves. And in the first half of that lull, you're recovering. You're trying to breathe and get air. And in the second half, you forget what it felt like to drown in the first place. But the key is that there's a rhythm to it. And the wave comes again, and it pulls you down again. But the worst part is that in the second crash, in the second powerful force, it's combined. It's the force of the new wave and reminder of the past waves. There's something nice about it, I guess you could say. There's a dependability and a rhythm in death, something you can always look forward to know that at some point in all of our lives we will face this monster. But last year, my grandfather, who had essentially helped to raise me and had been my mentor and best friend, was really the tsunami that hit me. And the night I realized that he was actually dying, I think I cried in my church sanctuary for probably about half an hour. My pastor would know. I concerned all the stragglers staying to clean up after one dinner. And I was just pleading with God to stop this wave that had really already peaked. And God didn't stop that wave, despite the fact that I wanted Him to. But the key was that over the next couple months, and still to this day, He has helped me to dry off and to tap the water out of my ears and make sure I survived. And today, with death's classic timing, another wave has crashed and hit me, and I'm left on the shore again, drenched to the bone, and reaching for my God. I don't know why some of us are introduced to God so early, and I don't know why some of us turn to Him, or why some of us turn away. There might not be any rhyme or reason to it at all, and I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know. But I do know one thing, and that is that there is nothing that I have gone through or accomplished in my life that I did not have God there for me for. And I think that all of us who testified today or are sitting here today can say the same. The key is that we have to have a conversation with God. And when I talk to God, I have sobbed and screamed and whispered and pleaded and laughed, but every conversation stabilizes me. And with every conversation, it's a little bit harder for the waves to move me. Praying while you drive is a great thing. This is a tip of the speech. I think every speech should have a tip. We live in a beautiful place, and the mountains and the ocean and the hills and the valleys are a reminder to me that He's there in all of His power and gentleness, and that even on days like this, when my pain feels overwhelming, it's a reminder that His creation is so much bigger than any pain or worry or concern that we could ever have for our future. It is a daily struggle to live as Christ lived, with humility, compassion, and patience, but I know that He is by all of our sides, helping and guiding us, just as He has been for those who have testified today and will testify. Just as Psalm 40 verse 5 reads, "The things you plan for us, no one can recount to you. Were I to speak and tell of them, there are too many to declare." The journey will not be easy, but if we all continue to talk with Him, to invite Him to walk with us, and to find Him even in the middle of the wave, I know that we will survive. We might come up gasping for air. He might have to drag us out of the surf a time or two, but he will never truly forsake us. Before I finish, I want to share a psalm with you. Psalm 18 reads, "The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. He reached down from on high and he took hold of me in my time of trouble. He drew me out of deep waters. He rescued me from my powerful enemy, from my foes who were too strong for me, who confronted me in the day of my disaster. But the Lord was my support. He brought me out into a spacious place, and he rescued me because he delighted in me." God is saving and pursuing us every moment, gradually dragging us out of those depths, helping to guide us into the new adventures that he has in store for us. For some of us, his guidance is subtle, his presence is quiet, and his hand in our lives might take a little longer to manifest itself to our understanding. But it is there always, guiding us and leading us. We must go forward with confidence in this, that although we may not notice the work that God is playing in our lives, or understand or agree with or even like the challenges that he allows us to face, if we ask, he will help us to keep our head